Welcome to Violent but True Bedtime Stories. The story of Master Sergeant Roy P. Benavidez. Story and illustration by Tim Jensen. Cover art by Bob Delaney. Forward. The tales of the heroes of old, myths and legends passed from mouths of our ancestors for 1,000 years. They speak of lessons of bravery and courage and hopes of raising the bar for all humanity. These are not legends of demigods fighting monsters to protect a queen, but tales of how seemingly ordinary citizens who could be our neighbors inspire us to be better humans. It is our duty to pass these tales and lessons to our children in hopes that they may inspire those who hold them in their hearts and minds, that they may never be forgotten, and that they strengthen our humanity and our country. Let the fire that is told with these tales never go out. Daniel Alaric, Grunt Style founder and chairman. Subject: Ambush at Loch Nen, 02 May 1968. It was supposed to be a routine reconnaissance mission to collect intel on NVA troop movement in the area. 12 men, 8 ARVN soldiers, and 4 Green Berets were returning to their base when they stumbled upon an ambush by a significantly larger force. The enemy numbered over 1,000 fighters. The sneaky NVA sprung a furious attack. To the team listening in at the fob, it was clear the Americans were in a bad way. Staff Sergeant Benavidez was the team's senior leader, and he wasn't very happy about his friends getting hurt. Voluntarily, Staff Sergeant Benavidez boarded a helicopter that had returned from the battle and took off for the fight. He only had his bowie knife and medical bag with him. He was going to help his friends, because that is what friends do. Staff Sergeant Benavidez would dash across 75 meters of open terrain under heavy enemy fire before reaching his friends. He would be shot twice. Finally, reaching his pals, he began dragging them into a defensive perimeter. Many of his friends were dead, but there was no time to be sad. After moving all of his living friends, he went back and recovered all of his dead friends too. He even managed to get a helicopter to land and take his buddies home. He loaded as many as he could while also providing security, utilizing weapons as he found them. The NVA attacked the Americans, and it seemed they would not make it out of this fight alive. The enemy saw a chance to seal the Americans' fate as the helicopters landed to take out the wounded. They attacked with small arms and rockets, hoping to destroy the helicopter. After loading all his friends, Staff Sergeant Benavidez went back to destroy all the intelligence left behind. He was shot a few more times, and he was bleeding very badly. Meanwhile, the helicopter with all his friends exploded. Staff Sergeant Benavidez rushed back to help his friends. He would be shot several more times and even bludgeoned with the butt of an enemy's rifle. Using his bowie knife, he would gut an NVA soldier and shoot 2 more. Sifting through the wreckage, he pulled all of his friends out of the helicopter and set up another defensive position. Severely injured from his wounds, blurred vision, and total exhaustion, Staff Sergeant Benavidez managed to hold off the enemy by calling danger close missions on his position. Another chopper landed in an attempt to extract the team. Staff Sergeant Benavidez hastily loaded his friends as a final assault of NVA charged at him. The NVA swarmed the helicopter and managed to injure Staff Sergeant Benavidez a few more times, stabbing him several times with bayonets. In his effort to pull all of his friends on the Freedom Bird, he managed to grab 3 dead NVA soldiers, thinking they were his buddies. Savage. 34 times to the chest. Staff Sergeant Benavidez was the last to leave the battlefield. He was thought to be dead and was placed into a body bag at the FOB. As the second doctor examined him, Staff Sergeant Benavidez managed all the strength he could muster and spit in the doctor's face. For his dedication and valor, his Distinguished Cross was upgraded to the Congressional Medal of Honor. Staff Sergeant Roy P. Benavidez. The end.